Have you ever wondered if a small decision, like taking a different route to work, sending a text message, or even choosing a different word in a conversation, could change the course of your life? This idea isn't just a philosophical question. It's a real concept called the butterfly effect. The idea that tiny actions can have massive, unpredictable consequences. But how true is it? Can a butterfly flapping its wings really cause a tornado on the other side of the world? Let's dive in. The term butterfly effect was first introduced by meteorologist Edward Lorenz in the 1960s. He was working on a weather prediction model when he noticed something strange: a tiny rounding error in his calculations. A difference of just 0.0001 led to completely different weather outcomes. This discovery proved that even the smallest changes in starting conditions can lead to vastly different results over time. In other words, small causes can have big effects. This idea doesn't just apply to weather. History is full of examples where tiny actions change the world. 1. In 1914, a driver in Sarajevo took a wrong turn and ended up right in front of Gavrilo Princip, a young assassin. That moment led to the assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand and triggered World War I. 2. The random meeting that created the Beatles. In 1957, a teenager named Paul McCartney attended a small church fair in Liverpool. There, he met a boy named John Lennon. That meeting, seemingly insignificant, eventually led to the Beatles, one of the greatest bands of all time. 3. The forgotten paper that saved millions. In 1928, Alexander Fleming left a petri dish of bacteria out by accident. When he returned, he noticed mold had killed the bacteria. That mistake led to the discovery of penicillin, the world's first antibiotic. A forgotten dish, a wrong turn, a chance meeting, small actions, world-changing consequences. But what about you? Does the butterfly effect shape your life? Think about it. What if you had never met your best friend? What if you had chosen a different college? What if you had sent one more text to someone you lost touch with? Every decision we make, no matter how small, sets off a chain reaction that ripples into the future. Sometimes we don't see the effects immediately, but they're there, waiting to unfold. Scientifically, the butterfly effect is a principle of chaos theory. The idea that complex systems, like life or the weather, are incredibly sensitive to tiny changes. It doesn't mean every small action changes the world, but it does mean that unpredictability is part of life. That's why predicting the future is so difficult. A small event today could lead to massive changes down the line. So, if small choices matter, can we use the butterfly effect to our advantage? The answer is yes and no. We can't control every consequence, but we can make small positive choices that increase the likelihood of a better future. A kind word to a stranger might change their entire day. A single decision to learn a new skill could open doors years later. One step outside your comfort zone could lead to a life-changing opportunity. Every action, no matter how small, creates ripples. The question is, what kind of ripples do you want to leave behind? Maybe we'll never know the full impact of our choices. Maybe a butterfly flapping its wings won't cause a tornado, but maybe, just maybe, a small act today could shape a future you never imagined. So, what small action will you take today? If this video made you think, hit that like button, subscribe, and let me know in the comments. What's one small decision you made that changed your life in an unexpected way? Let's keep the conversation going. Thanks for watching, and remember, small choices can create big futures.